What's up guys? So in today's video, I'm just gonna be going over how to warm up before a leg day. So obviously I'm weightlifting, I'm in the gym, and you want to get really warm before you actually start lifting weights, just to kind of avoid injury, and you'll actually lift more if you feel better and more warm going into it. And so I'm gonna show you how I do it. I do more static stretching than you'll see some people say that you should, because with static stretching, you will lose a little bit of strength versus doing like a dynamic stretch. But me personally, and for a lot of people out there, I would rather lose a couple percent as far as my max strength and lower the risk of injury by getting the ligaments and muscles and everything just a little bit more stretched out by doing the static stretching. I've had knee injuries in the past and hip injuries, and so I feel better and get less pinching pains and stuff like that when I get deep into squats and just with a lot of the exercises if I've done a good amount of static stretching. Now with that said, when you see me going through these stretches, keep in mind you don't want to push really hard, because you can actually create little micro tears and abrasions in your tendons and everything when you're doing the stretch, and you don't want to get them worn out. So basically, to avoid that, you're going to stretch with like medium effort. Don't put a lot of tension on it. Just put a medium amount of tension and hold it for anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds, I would say, per position. So with that said, let's just jump straight into it and I'll start showing you my routine for warming up for a leg day. And these are not in any particular order. This is just where I'm starting. I'm just gonna be stretching out my quads. I like to do it standing because you'll be working on your balance with the foot on the ground, and it's always good to be working on your balance anyway. You can stretch your quads while sitting down, but this is how I prefer to do it. Stand on one leg, grab the other one, and make sure you keep your hips in the same position. So if you bend your hips back, you won't get as good of a quad stretch. So I actually sort of tuck my hips forward, if that makes sense. So anyway, just grab your ankle like this and make sure that you're positioning your hips and everything so you feel a nice stretch through your quad, through your entire quad. And again, medium effort. You don't want to get your legs too tired while stretching. You don't want to like wear them out. So do this maybe twice on each side for 15, 30 seconds. I'm not gonna hold it the whole time for this video because it'd be a pretty boring video. So that's the first stretch just right there. I'll move on to another one. Okay, and this one is really gonna stretch out your hips, get them loosened up, and that's one of the most important things for a lot of exercises, especially squats, so just getting your hips loose. So straightforward, just take one leg, put that out in front about this distance, and you wanna keep your torso vertical, so don't like lean forward on it like that. You wanna keep your torso vertical and just slide your hips forward as far as they'll go. So, about like this. So yeah, you should feel a nice stretch in the leg that's going back. That's the one where you're gonna feel the stretch throughout your hip. And this is really all there is to it. Again, it's really easy to overstretch. You don't wanna overstretch these before you do your workout, so don't push it too far. Just get it slightly uncomfortable and hold that position. 15 to 30 seconds, maybe twice on each side. I try not to overstretch before a leg workout because you will lose strength. Obviously, you don't wanna lose too much strength. All right, so this is gonna look like you're stretching your hamstrings, just bending straight down, getting into that position. But you do stretch your hamstring, but if you just bend down like this, try to touch your toes, you'll probably notice you mainly just feel it right behind your knees. So that is important to stretch. That's why I like to do this. You wanna just try to relax as much as you can. Again, don't push it too far. If relaxing puts too much tension on this, sometimes I'll kind of brace or support some of my weight on my shin like this. But yeah, that's going to stretch the back of your knees. But yeah, that's a good one. And real quick, I'll show you another one to actually hit more of your hamstring, more mid hamstring. All right, so by actually having a platform like this or something to put your leg up on, you're going to hit more mid hamstring, and it helps to kind of point your toes, and that will take the tension off of the back of your knees and your calves so much and help you focus, like I said, just more on mid hamstring. So I take my foot like this, relax your ankle. I even like to push the ankle forward a little bit and bend forward, and you'll feel it all through here a little bit better. And so at this point, we've done quads, we did hip flexors and hips. Now we're hitting back of the knee all the way up to about here on the hamstring. And that gets my legs pretty loose. I'll probably do a couple more just to show you real quick, but this is what I like to do. All right, and so this one's gonna be kind of hitting hamstring and more hip extenders, so just a little bit higher up on the back of your leg. You just kind of lay down like this, relax. Try not to let your hips pick up or anything. So stay relaxed. Grab your leg like this right above your knee and just pull it back as far as you can. If you pull straight back and it kind of hits your stomach or rib cage and doesn't go further, you can kind of come out to the side. That way you get a little bit more range of motion. So I like to do that. You'll feel a stretch a little bit deeper, higher up on your leg. And then usually once I'm already here, I'll also grab my ankle, bend it out to the side. I reach around there, grab the back side of my ankle, and pull it forward. So do that both sides, and each of the stretches that I've showed you, probably do them both at least twice, 15 to 30 second holds. Oh, and last thing I'm going to mention really quick, you guys have probably heard me talk about Gentech Nutrition on this channel, but if you guys want free workout programs, you can go to the website, go to the training tab, and you can get customized programs for weight loss, building muscle, or speed and agility. If like you're an athlete or something, you put your experience level, all that. There's video tutorials on how to do each exercise. So pretty much anyone watching this, y'all can probably benefit from it. I promise you, they're really good programs. I designed them. And also, if you haven't heard of Gentech Nutrition, they sell a testosterone booster. I personally take it every day. I've had my testosterone tested before and after with it. It went up 73% on free testosterone, 60% on total. So if you guys wanna check that out, I guarantee you it will make you better athletes. You'll build muscle faster. It's good for you all around. No pro hormones, nothing banned or anything like that. So check it out, guys. I think that'll help you out. The programs will help you out. And thanks so much for watching the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Do not forget to subscribe and comment below. All that good stuff that you know to do. See you next time.